spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Arlington. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They're led out by their quarterback, former first-rounder out of Alabama. It's Mac Jones.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step one. But now this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road. Hostile environment. He's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right back to Irving. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Irving. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the ground, it's Irving. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Here's Jones to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger. But to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
The 29-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete. Left side for Worthy. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for our Cowboys. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. makes it third and
Back to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
another Cowboys first down. First and 10.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a designed run. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going shortly.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. Again, here comes Blue. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. A run once more with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third and 2. Here we go.
Exit third and 2.
He'll try to run for it. And he will have a Cowboys first down. Rather by plenty. It's third and 2, and they got 8.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football, and they've got second and long, 2nd and 14. Going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up third.
Again, it's Blue. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of two things: turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big third down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
His kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense ready now for their second drive. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Irvin. And this will be a Bucs first down as he takes it to the 35.
A gain of 6. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Douglas in motion. On first down, here's Irving. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
They'll send their tight end left. From the gun on third down, Jones. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. That man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, here's Blue. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have a Cowboys first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now this time he'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
87. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second.
On the handoff, Blue with good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They run on the jet sweep. And he's in! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Cowboys are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That the former defensive rookie of the year, Will Anderson. In there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. That man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well. They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Cowboys. They run straight ahead with blue. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for blue. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Blue will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point try forthcoming. Is good. Cowboys move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Slot man in motion right. Shotgun now for Jones. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he will score! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. It seems they do on this drive. First down now. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Wild Card weekend rolling on, 3 games down, 2 more follow this one. Let's go to the highlights. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Seahawks at home to take on the Saints. And here's the Seahawks running back. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away. It's a touchdown. The Seahawks are moving on. The number 3 seed takes care of business in front of their home fans. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they play host to the LA Chargers. And it's the Charger quarterback, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Chargers pull off the big upset. The wild card knocks off the division champ. They're moving on to the divisional round. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. point after. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. In the gun, it's Jones. The throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 32.
Now, Jones. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
For a first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, it's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Up with very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll motion the slot man right. Again, they'll throw with Jones. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
Goes to the air again. To the right side here. Pass is caught. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Again, it's Jones. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
Jones now on first down. Oh, the ball bounced out. But it looks like the Buccaneers was able to bring that one back in. Tampa Bay will indeed retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction?
This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
When you can win so fast, back to speed everything up, he can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They motion a receiver right. On 3rd and long, it's Jones. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
And that is no good. He missed it. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak. And he will have the Cowboys first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. He's going to keep this again. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the Bucs 44-yard line.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up
3rd and 11. He'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Jones. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Jones. That one is caught by Demboyz. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Complete to number 9.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Here's Jones. Will swing this outside to Irving. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Jones has completed to Douglas. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing, Jones. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. They'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain.
And 7.
Shotgun now for Jones. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Not much happening there, just a short game. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home.